Mr. Rookie of the Month.
Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Kidd, Washington out there with Exum, then it's Wall, and it's Irving at the 2 guard. And for the Knicks, up front, it's Randall at the 4 and Hartenstein at the 5. Jalen Brunson out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. Well, certainly some names on the floor, Greg, that we've seen in the NBA for many years. That in consideration, what kind of game can we expect with a grizzled group on the floor?
And Kevin, these types of games tend to be kind of methodical. Vets aren't afraid to give the ball up for a better look, and we should see a clean game here tonight.
Now here's Randall. There's the triple. Second shot opportunity. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Now the Mavericks with it. Last time they met was in Dallas.
And really brought an impressive physicality to that matchup, drawing a ton of fouls and, of course, went on to win it.
No doubt that's what made the difference. The aggression they showed, attacking, drawing contact. It got them points at the line and made foul trouble a big concern on the other side.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Irving looking for an opening. For 3, Kidd gets it to go from beyond the arc. And Greg, some big news for MP. He's been named to his first All-Star team.
And he has to feel like he's arrived. MP worked hard to earn a spot on that All-Star team.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Here's Hartenstein. Just 5 to shoot. And DiVincenzo is good for 3.
DiVincenzo saying, I got that too.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Kidd, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
And here's Wall. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Randall with a screen for Brunson. Pass to Randall. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
And that's how you execute the pick and roll. Randall slicing well after setting the screen. Good timing.
Pass to Kidd. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Dallas. And MP, a familiar face beyond the court now. We all know that. We all see him. You can see his billboard, for instance, for AT&T going up across the country.
And Kevin, MP is certainly connected with the fans across the United States. He's a bona fide star and is becoming the face of the league.
Now here's Wall. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Kept alive. Out to Brunson. From outside, off the mark. Mavericks leading by 4. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Kidd, no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Now, you can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
And New York making a change here. Burks is checked in. Josh Green's checked in for Dallas. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. No one near Randall as he lets it go. New York missing again. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. The physicality Randall plays with night in and night out, Brent, is impressive. Wow.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Kevin, when you have this matchup, he's such a workhorse. You feel like he's going to eventually just wear down his opponent. He's got great conditioning, and he's always on the floor.
Here's Randall. The Mavericks making the shot. Back to Burks. Clock at 6. There's the pick. And the pass to Hartenstein. And he dunks it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Kidd with the stuff.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Anunoby. Randall outside. His three-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, this has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And the three ball is good. 13 points for the professor. And it's the first All-Star selection for young MP. And Greggy comes in as a starter.
And Kevin, heck of a way to make an entrance, right? Busting down the doors, if you ask me.
Now, here's Burks. And in the game with Memphis, he did not play well. 5 on the clock. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. DiVincenzo's got a couple of threes now in the first for New York. Out to the wing. And here's Kidd from the arc. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 6. And we'll be back with you right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
You've got Bojan Bogdanovic. Alec Burks is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Wood in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, guys, the professor in that last outing against the Nets had a huge game. He contributed 51 points, and he was a two-way player, causing the opponent headaches on offense and defense. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Catching up on the changes for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Christian Wood. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Burks. And Brent, as someone who's been around the game your entire life, what advice do you give young, aspiring players?
Well, I think the biggest thing for me, Kevin, is to find the correct mentorship to where it is that you want to go. If you can find a player that's proven himself, that's about the right things, and you can get access to them, and trust me, they're more than willing to share their knowledge, go find a great mentor.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Irving dishes to Kidd, fires the three. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
At this point, I don't know what you can do
to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Hartenstein's checked in for Hachimura. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at New York. They're locked in again at that 3rd spot. Not a bad place to be.
And guys, right now for Dallas, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some people say they're playing above their heads. I think we're just starting to realize how good this team is.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He has 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
And DiVincenzo, I think, is starting to take a lot of pride in the fact that he could do a lot of little things for the basketball team that add up. He scores, he can get some rebounds and get some assists. He's a weapon.
Now here's Kidd. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Pass to Washington. Back to Kidd. Launches it. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Knicks trail by 15. Passes it to Brunson. There's the feed to Bogdanovich. Yes, that goes in.
And vision, such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 17 points was their biggest margin. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature, but his tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the floor in 2 seconds, but I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
Oh, I love his game. David, I know you do as well. Hey, thank you. Now here's Kidd. 30 points in the game.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Irving comes to help. Now the pass to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. Takes the 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Kidd's got his 6th rebound on the night. Irving kicks to Kidd. Takes a 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 33 points for the professor.
Oh, what a nice find by Kyrie that time, balancing his offensive attack.
And here's Brunson outside. It's good. It's his 2nd basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout. Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
Now here's Brunson. 35 points for him last game against Memphis.
I know Brunson's a little smaller guard, but he'll get in there and tussle with the big boys.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
That one falls for Brunson. Randall's checked in for the Knicks. And Dallas with a change here, too. Exum's checked in. And both free throws good for Brunson.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the middle. Here's Kidd. And Kidd with the stuff.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Brunson with it. Here's Hartenstein. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Mavericks on top, leading by 17. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hey, everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the New York Knicks.
If you look at their field goal percentage, that says it all. Just jacking up shots. They got to stop. Time to go inside and make it count.
Check this out. Check this out. You're going to like this. I think they have an SLT Shaq. You know what that is?
Shaq like treats.
No, Shaq like threats.
Oh, I was close.
Yeah, someone who could get to the rim and get it done. Shaq like, oh, forget it.
And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk about.
I think John Collins will fold seamlessly into this rotation. Obviously, his scoring and rebounding are big, but his attitude on the floor, man, that will also benefit them.
Yeah, he's aggressive. Always seems to be on the attack. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from the professor.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. We've got Irving. Kidd out there with Washington. And it's Wall, and it's Exum in at the small forward.
It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
And for a team in the NBA's biggest market, Brent, amazing that it's been 5+ decades since the Knicks' last title.
That's unbelievable. I mean, they've been close a couple times, but that has not been in recent history, Kevin, as you know. They've had a lot of great players, but man, it just shows you how hard it is to win in this league. With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Pass to Brunson. Takes it off the glass. Brunson's got 10.
You always hear about the toughness of Brunson. It really comes through when he's taking defenders on inside.
Kidd kicks to Wall. Kidd a screen on Brunson. Shoots from the elbow, and Exum gets it to go on the assist by Wall. Wall's got assist number 8 now on the night. New York shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Now DiVincenzo. He's got 8. The shot off that time.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Took him no time at all on that one. Kidd's got 44.
And how aggressive has he been on the offensive end? Over half the team's points have been his.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Here's Brunson. And count it from 19 feet away. He's got 12.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges scoring the basketball.
Here's Kidd. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. The Mavericks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Shoot two.
The free throw drops for Kidd. And so he hits both. GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
Now here's Kidd. They lead by 24, their biggest margin.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
New York calls timeout.
Let's keep it up.
And New York making a change here. Burks is checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Green, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now here's Randall. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Anunoby. 5 to shoot. Here's DiVincenzo. Takes the 12-footer and hits. DiVincenzo's got 10 points in the game.
Well, sometimes you run the two-man game, but nothing happens other than you having to make the play. Dante did it that time.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, "Loyalty never fades away." 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, DA. Thank you. Here's Randall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Randall, tough guy to guard here as he uses that frame to earn another trip to the free throw line.
The Knicks have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. First free throw is good. One minute now into this fourth quarter. Three-pointer, Kidd, he got it again. Sensational.
And he has been hot as a kettle in serving up all comers.
And making a little history tonight as he just tied for the third most 50-point games in league history.
Tying up none other than Kobe Bryant with 25. And when you're being compared with him, you know you're doing something right.
We've got Jalen Brunson. Hachimura out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 down low. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Burks can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And here's Kidd from the arc. Knicks with the rebound. And here is Hachimura. Here's Brunson. No good there. Great D that time from Irving. The shot from 20 feet away. No good that time.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Brunson, that's a two-pointer. Cans the shot from the wing. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A sweet touch there from Brunson on the jumper, looking more and more dangerous offensively each season.
Dallas calls timeout. A different look for New York. Julius Randle's checked in for Bogdanovich. OG Anunoby comes in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Alec Burks. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Mavericks leading by 14. And here's Wall outside. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Randle finds Brunson. Irving against DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. Here's Hartenstein. Plays it up and banks it in.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Mavericks. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Here's Brunson. There's 1:47 left to play in the final quarter. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Randle with a screen for DiVincenzo. From past the arc. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Randle.
Randle keeping you honest here. Not a knockdown shooter from that range, but is showing more and more that he's capable of doing just so.
Now, here's Kleba. He dishes it to Kidd. Baseline try. Good on the shot. Kidd's got 55.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And the professor picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so here is New York. They trail by 11. Runs in the pass to DiVincenzo. Randle a screen on Irving. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Oh, that's offensive interference. Mavericks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Mavericks.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the professor.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Alec Burks.
Yeah, the defender all
Are you
over
kidding
it.
me?
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Kidd. 11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Burks looking around. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you later.
Well, what do we have here? Looks like my boy MP is in the running to be MVP of the NBA in his rookie season. How you like them apples, Sam?
I like them just fine.
Only 2 rookies have won MVP, Wilt Chamberlain and Wes Unseld. You heard of them, right?
Why do you act like you're the only guy on MP Island? Everyone on Earth thought MP would be great.
Except you.
I always said he was great. He's just not my GOAT. Yet. And he's still not. You got to win a lot of championships to get in that conversation.
And he's going to get there.
Maybe, but you mentioned Wes Unseld winning MVP as a rookie. As great as he was, nobody calls him the GOAT.
Objection, Your Honor. Badge from the witness.
And anytime I bring up a valid point, you go into this weird courtroom
Overruled.
bit. That's
Sam
the one.
can't handle the truth.
You are doubling
Sam
down.
wants answers.
Tripling.
Speculation.
Overruled.
Jurisprudence.
Nice team win. Let's keep it going. Time for a shoot around, MP. Let's go.
make way for the player of the month. We got a...
It's all happening in Dallas, Texas, at the American Airlines Center. The Thunder taking on the Mavericks. For Oklahoma City, playing just over .500 ball the last 10 outings, but they think they can play even better. Mavs, Thunder, coming up next. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Then there's Gordon Hayward. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Wallace in at the 1. And for Dallas, John Wall is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Washington, and it's Exum in at the 3 spot. Well, we got an old-fashioned matchup on our hands tonight, Grant. Two teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, B.A., and in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Now Hayward shoots from 12, and the jumper is good.
Well, remember, the comfort zone that Gordon Hayward possesses when he's in the mid-range, there's an ease and a confidence about what he does.
Now here's Wall. Washington outside. Here's Kidd. 17-foot shot on the way. No good there. And here is Williams. Puts up a deep 3. Mavericks with a rebound. Here's Kidd, coming off a terrific game against New York. Wallace, the pass to Hayward. And we're about a minute into the first. Pass to Williams. Clock at 6. Holmgren with a screen on Wall. Here's Wallace. Kidd with a rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
You know, Doris, when you think of the Oklahoma City Thunder, the days of Durant, Westbrook, and Harden certainly come to mind.
Boy, what a special time that was for this organization. There's no question those guys went on to win MVP awards. Now this front office wants to establish a fresh identity with a new young core. So much to look forward to.
For Dallas, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And the three-pointer goes.
That passing ability complements Irving scoring so well.
Hayward outside. Pass to Holmgren. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it. A moment here to see the numbers for Kyrie Irving.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Kidd. That shot missing. Great D that time from Holmgren.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Here's Wallace. Wall covering. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at Dallas. They're in first place right now with a tremendous record. They're certainly the team to beat. And, of course, Oklahoma City, pretty far behind right now.
Right now, for the Thunder, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
Now, here's Williams. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Here's Wallace. And he converts the layup. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. An interesting note on Jalen Williams. He was the first Santa Clara player drafted in 26 years.
B.A., we know who that player you're talking about is. Obviously, Steve Nash was selected out of Santa Clara back in 1996. That one worked out pretty well. I think Jalen Williams will be special as well.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Now here's Hayward. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. And he drops it in from the low post. Hayward's got his second basket.
Well, Gordon Hayward showing he can score from just about anywhere, but he's especially dangerous close in.
Oh, got that one up quick.
And he can get that shot anytime. He really can shoot over almost anyone.
You want that mid-range game in your arsenal. You can't just be about threes and dunks. Sometimes this is a key shot.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. So both teams making some changes here. And quickly, the 2K leaderboard showing the teams blocking the most shots over the last month. Oklahoma City, number 1.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
A minute 4 left to play in the first. Pass to Williams. To the paint. Williams finds Williams. And Williams punches it home. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
Oklahoma City trailing. Dort outside. From deep, Giddey. That one doesn't drop. And it's Green with the ball for the Mavericks. Here's Kidd. Some solid defense from Williams.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The shot by Dort, no good. For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Here's Kidd. A good-looking shot from the wing. Kidd's got 13 now.
Well, you have to love the size that Dante Exum attacks the point guard position with. He can see over defenders, passing the ball with great confidence.
Pass to Wiggins. To the middle. Here's Williams. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Mavericks ahead, leading by a point. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one. Called here, the Thunder decide to talk it over. Taking a look at the Thunder. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then there's Gordon Hayward. And it's Wallace in at the point. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Well, guys, the professor in the last outing against the Knicks was outstanding. He ended up with 59 points, and he came out of nowhere in that one, burying some triples in the process. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Grant, the All-Star break is soon approaching. How important is that break for the players?
Oh, the break, it is so crucial. It is needed, no question about it. And any chance to get some rest is a big bonus. Also, of course, refocusing as a team and making a plan for the rest of the year.
Exum's checked in for Irving. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Giddey comes in for Dort.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Pass to Williams. Outside, Williams. Here's Wallace. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 5. This one for 3. Mavericks with a rebound. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it after the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Williams misses.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
The offensive rebound. Here's Kidd. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Irving's checked in. Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. 56 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Wallace. Now here's Hayward. 6 to shoot. Will it go? Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
I think you've got to go over the screen on Gordon Hayward, because if you don't, he's going to pull the trigger quickly.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Now here's Hayward. He has 6. And Wall pulls it down. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Kidd. Cans it from the wing. Kidd's got 26 points.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Hayward outside. From 8 feet away. That shot off the mark.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
And so it's Dallas ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Defense is setting the tone. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And looking at the Kings matchup, well, it should be competitive throughout. Neither team with a clear edge. I just think it's too close to call.
You are so afraid to make a pick, huh? Typical Kenny.
Oh.
And back to the matchup at hand. Everything has been going smoothly for the Mavericks.
I like the way they...
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so Wall will bring it up for the Mavericks. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. They've got Kyrie Irving. He's out there with John Wall. And it's Kidd in at the center position. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. The Thunder with the rebound. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The Mavericks are hoping they have what it takes to bring home the Larry O'Brien trophy, and Luka Doncic said, quote, "That's everything. I want to win the championship here. It's our goal every season. It's a lot of work, and there are so many great teams in the league. Anybody can beat you at this point. You have to really be ready." BA?
Yeah, good stuff there, Allie. Thank you. You know, for my money, Josh Giddey is one of the most entertaining players in the league, right?
Yeah, he has superb vision in the open floor, BA. Reads the angles and sees how plays develop with ease. His teammates have to be ready for a pass from Giddey at all times.
The 3 from Holmgren. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Holmgren's got 7 points.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Here's Kidd. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Pass to Williams. Back to Hayward. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Give him 8 points now.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Here's Exum, guarded by Hayward. Here's Kidd. And he's got 28 now. Fires in the triple.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
The Thunder have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Now here's Hayward. Screen by Holmgren. Hayward to pass to Holmgren. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Doris, teams averaged over 114 points per game last year. The highest league-wide number since the 60s. Why is that?
I think several things go into that, BA, and I'll begin with the skill of these players. Really, the shooting off the dribble, the range shooting have been major factors in picking up the scoring pace, and then the pace of the game as well. Then you look at multi-tooled big men who can step out and make three-point shots. As always, several factors contribute to the higher scoring. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
He is the story for them offensively, and a big reason why they're ahead.
Oklahoma City shooting just 38% for this game so far. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Wallace. Wall covering. From deep, Giddey knocks down the long J. Giddey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, if this becomes a consistent part of Josh Giddey's game, look out, because that three-point shot's going to make him so dangerous.
Outside for Irving. Pass to Exum. Here's Kidd. He's covered by Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Kidd, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Giddey passes to Wallace. It's Hayward on the wing. Back to Williams. Now here's Holmgren. Shoots it from the high post. Out to Hayward. Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Kid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Out to the wing. Washington, a screen on Williams. Kidd. And from 16 feet away, he cans it. Kid's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Here's Wallace. Wall covering. Inside. Here's Hayward. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. All right, now we have a moment. Here are the most efficient teams from range over the past month. Number 1, Dallas.
Yeah, boy, they've been hot from 3 this past month. That's what happens when you have good shooters who get into a good rhythm.
Holmgren comes in for Williams, and Williams is subbed in for Giddey. .60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. And it's Irving missing.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Taking a look at the Thunder. We've got Chet Holmgren. Kenrich Williams is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Williams in at the 2-guard spot. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Mavericks leading. To the left wing. Puts up a deep 3. Outside for Irving. Fires the 3. Here's Lively. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Pulls it. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Dort. Williams has got his first 2 points.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
Outside, Green. Back to Irving. To the right side. Here's Kidd. On target from range. Kidd's got 38 points.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. He seems pretty disappointed with the 3-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Here's Kidd. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Giddey against Irving. The 3 from Holmgren. The Mavericks pull it in. They led the game at one point by 20. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Kidd. He's covered by Holmgren. The shot by Kidd, no good. The Thunder have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Kleber with a steal. Irving with it. And it's Giddey picking him up. Here's Kidd. And Williams over to help. The jump hook. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hayward. We've got 1:48 left in the game. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It'll go on Maxi Kleber.
This guy has great presence of mind. Gordon Hayward will take a pounding. He embraces a chance to get some free ones from the foul line.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Both free throws good from Hayward.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
Pass to Kidd. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
Hayward outside. To the inside. Holmgren. Kidd with a rebound. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort. He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
1:14 left in the fourth quarter here.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Pass to Giddey. Lets it go from deep. And it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Wow, Josh Giddey might be young, folks, but a fearless big-time bucket right there.
Here's Kidd. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Giddey passes to Hayward. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Holmgren inside. Kidd with a rebound. And Dallas with possession. And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good. And that puts him up 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
And the Thunder call time here. They're trailing by 6. 29 seconds left in the final quarter. .29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Williams from long range.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And now we've got an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They trail by 8. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Your thoughts, guys?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Hayward to pass to Giddey. Offensive rebound. Here's Wallace for 3. That shot off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Good. He hits again.
Well, he's been firing on all cylinders, and the defense just helpless to keep up.
And this gives him the 3rd most 50-point games in league history. That's some elite company.
Yeah, sitting between Jordan and Kobe. And when those are your peers, you're doing all right.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? Let's go! Hey! Yeah, this is my life, my strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?